Howdy, Possum Patty here, and this is my art studio. I was inspired by Sharon over at Connections of Lives and Interests 2020 to do a little reorganization. I know it doesn't look too bad, but I think I could make it better, and she gave me the idea of stacking up. So starting on this side of the room, I have my cabinet of curiosities, and that's going to stay the same. Those are all my nature findings. And next to it, I have one of my new organizers. And I really need to go through here and figure out how to use these straws in the best way possible. I thought I would like this one, but I don't know, the drawers are kind of narrow. They don't hold a lot. So I really need to sort that out in an organized fashion. This is an old nightstand, and in here I have some of my rock collection and boxes of photos on the floor. And this is my pull-out sleeper sofa, so this room does double as a guest room. My husband calls this my wall of fame. I have all my certificates on the wall there and on the other side over there. And this is a wonderful painting that my grandmother did. My grandmother was a wonderful artist. She was a commercial artist during her working days, and then when she retired, she got into painting people and scenery. Very nice. And I have a very small table, but I think if it was any bigger, I would just clog it up with more stuff. So I'm going to try and make this do. And I have one window that looks out into the front yard. And I have stuff stacked on the floor down here. And I have, this is a painting I did. Oh, you can see me in the reflection there. And this is a picture of my horse that has passed away, and my sister's friend did a little pen and ink sketch there. And this was my horse back in the day, Mr. Bojangles. And this is my clock that's always sounding like birds. I have this nice big bookcase, but I have a lot of junk on it. These are some figurines that my sister asked me to hold on to for her from The Wizard of Oz. And a lot of family portraits and books and junk. I tend to stack a lot of junk up. There's all my art books and my botany books on the bottom. And look at the floor. This is my Halloween junk journal stuff that I'm working on. And I got stuff stacked up over here. And more things over here. These journals are all full. These are my Strathmore 500 series mixed media journals back here. Those are all full too. These are some watercolor journals. Most of these are full. And some odd journals there. And more books up here and junk. And this is the winter themed junk journal, little golden book junk journal that I started on last year, that I guess I'll be inspired to do after I finish my Halloween one. This is another organizer, which is a little bit more organized than the other one. And I've got my sewing machine here, and these drawers are all full of junk. Well, some is thread and yarn and different goodies. And up here is just an old printer's case they used to keep their letters in. And I have a weird collection of things up here. And this is my little nature table. And I've got some white sage and some braided sweet grass. And of course lots of rocks and goodies. And here's the little sachets I made with my lavender I dried from out front. And some more rocks. Little candle. A bird nest. This is a basket woven to look like a bird nest that a friend gave me with a wooden egg. And down here is my Noah's Ark that my husband bought for me. Oh, there goes that clock. That was a gift. And into the closet, I was working in this room one day and I heard a crash, and my husband's closet's on the other side of this wall over here, this wall. And I walked around into the other room and the shelves had fallen off the wall. So he made me take down a bunch of stuff that I had on these shelves. And that stuff is down there on the floor right now. And I've got 3 organizers in here. And these organizers are pretty much organized. But I've got all these clothes here. So watching Sharon's video, I was thinking that if I take these clothes out, I can somehow stack up some organizers and make some more room in here to store stuff. On the shelf I have some canvases and beading collections and bookmaking things and photo albums. There's some empty tubs up there because I was told I can't put anything heavy. Some pads of paper and these scraps of different papers for mixed media and rags, and with rolls of paper back here, Japanese rice paper they call it. So back out here into the light. Here's my little drawers I keep my watercolors in. And I'm going to try and reorganize this by taking out the clothes, mostly just a bunch of shirts in here, and trying to somehow stack these up and make some more room. Okay, thanks for coming along. This is the before video of the Possum Patty is about to reorganize some of this stuff. Sometimes it's good to start with a blank canvas. So I took everything out of the closet. That's Titi the cat. But if you look behind me, now all I have to do is reorganize this stuff in some kind of systematic way and get it back into the closet. Thanks for coming along. Bye-bye.